It's Thursday, January 30th in the NBA. I'm on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy. Hopping on here for you guys, finding you guys 4 or 5 bets I love in this NBA slate. It's a solid slate, a 5-game slate. Where, like I said, we're on PrizePicks and Underdog. We've been absolutely cashing for you guys. An insane run in the NBA. Before we go over how we did yesterday, go down there. First, like the video. I would appreciate it. It does help the channel. Then second, go down there and subscribe. We make our best bets every single day. Like I said, we started right when the NBA season started. We're going to go right into the NBA Finals. Follow along with the journey. Hop on with these picks. Go ahead and subscribe. How we did yesterday, overall 13-6 run. Crazy. 13 of our last 19 picks. That's over a 66% win rate. Nikola Jokic underhit, Tyrese Maxey underhit. Then my two overs were on the same team. The game kind of blew out. Drew Holiday, I guarantee you he was getting 4 assists if he plays his minutes. He lands on 3 and he only plays 22 minutes. Jason Tatum just couldn't shoot. I'm fine taking that out. Should have been a 3-in-1 day, but it was a 2-in-2 day. Still hitting at like a 70% clip. But even better, our VIP has been going legit crazy. I'm telling you, this pays for itself. If I go over to the VIP, the record is 53-26. If you're hitting over 80 picks, 70% win rate over your last 80 picks, you're making so much money. I'm telling you, it pays for itself. For people that sell picks, we sell way cheaper. I actually just dropped the price. Super affordable. It pays for itself. Like you saw, we don't just send you 3 picks. We actually give you like an 100+ word write-up. These are heavily researched picks. Don't miss that out. Top link in the description on Winnable. There's also a free version. This is no extra picks. This is just my video plays sent out the night before. I'll find 4 or 5 plays on the video, and I'm going to send them out right after I stop recording, but I won't post the video until Thursday morning. But I'm recording right now on Wednesday night. Make sure you guys go get that. Sometimes the lines move and you end up missing, so I'll send you the plays early on the free Winnable. But the VIP is where the real money is made. For super cheap, we're giving you guys 70% win rate plays. We've been going absolutely crazy. We got PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy here. One of my favorite tools, Fantasy Pros NBA defense against position to see good and bad matchups. Let's go over here and see what we're working with on PrizePicks and Underdog. First play, I was looking at just browsing here just because he was on the front screen. I did like Trae Young over 9.5 assists. Go over here. I know the Cavs are really bad against point guard points. That's why his line's 23.5. It's normally probably like 21.5, but it is up to 23.5. Assists, they're mid. They're about 8 a game. So they're for sure below average. They're like 1, 2. I'll just search by up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're still bottom 10 against point guard assists. But the main reason why I like it is because I remember earlier this year, I took Trae Young over points against the Cavaliers, and Trae Young goes out there, has a career high 22 assists. So next time I learn my lesson, I take the assists. I think it was 10.5. It lands on 11. Now we're getting it on a discount at 9.5, just because he hasn't been passing as much recently. Only hit this in one of his last 4 games, but 2 times he ended on the hook. In a good matchup where he had 22, then 11 assists. I absolutely love it. And look at this. 11, 22, 5, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10. He's hit this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 8 games. That's a 75% hit rate. Absolutely love this line for Trae Young at 9.5 assists. Let's see what else we can look for here. I want to go over to LeBron James. Maybe he has a good rebounds plus assists. That's 18. I think I searched on Underdog and I saw it was 17.5. It was a little bit juiced, but I'm fine taking that. 17.5. Where is it? 17.5 right here. And like I said, boys, a lot of times PrizePicks has better lines than Underdog. A couple days ago, there's a Steph Curry prop, 1 point lower on PrizePicks. On Underdog, sometimes they have these lines that are lower. I would recommend being on both of them. Both of them will make you profitable, so you can play the best line on either. And we have a code BROS, BROS. PrizePicks, the special is just play $5, get $50 on top of that. If you're not on PrizePicks, go sign up with code BROS. And Underdog, even a better deposit match, up to $1,000 to play with. It's like a half deposit match. So say you put in $2,000, they'll give you an extra $1,000 on top of it. Say you put in $500, they'll give you an extra $250 on top of it. So whatever you deposit, cut that in half, and that's how much they'll give you extra, up to $1,000. That's just a ton of free money. Don't miss out. Code BROS, BROS. There's also links in our description, but right when you sign up, it will just say use a promo code. Put in code BROS to get those deposit matches, and they'll give you like free squares. LeBron James 17.5. We'll search LeBron James, obviously, versus Washington. If you know anything about Washington, they give up the most rebounds in the NBA. They give up a ton of assists in the NBA, too. We'll go over to power forwards. Rebounds, basically number one. Assists, basically number one, number two in the league. They're absolute funnel for this. LeBron James versus Wizards. Wizards, like, you can't really get a better matchup than this. We go over to his recent game against Washington. He had, where's this? How did I just scroll out of here? My bad, boys. He look at 13 assists right there. We'll go over here. 10 rebounds, 13 assists. Absolutely crushed that line in the one game he played them this year. This was last year, and the Wizards really weren't as bad. 17 and a half. He's coming off a 23 triple-double. And Anthony Davis, I don't think, is playing. It's looking like. I absolutely love this line. Let's go over to Prize Picks and see if we can find 2 picks on here, just so we can get 2 on Underdog, 2 on Prize Picks. You guys should be on both of those. Looking at these matchups, I know the Trailblazers are really bad against point guards, and especially shooting guards. Point guards, they're bottom 10 against. Shooting guards, if we sort this, they're bottom 5 against. I know Franz is probably more of a small forward, but what's his line looking at? We're looking at 23.5 points. He's crushed that in 4 of his last 5 games. But the one time he did miss was Portland. Let's check the minutes to see if maybe he just played less minutes. Franz Wagner game log. I wonder how much minutes he's been playing, how well he's been doing. Looking at this recently, 40 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, that's the only reason why he went under is because he only played 24 minutes. Look at this. Normally he's playing 38, 36, 39. He's upwards in that 40 range. He only was just coming off an injury because he didn't play since December 6th. So that's the only reason he put up 20. But 20 points in 24 minutes is still solid. Say he plays his normal 30 minutes. He's absolutely crushing that line. I honestly love 23.5. He's hit that in 4 of his last 5. Like I said, the only time he missed is when he only played 20 minutes. I think this line is absolutely money. I love 23.5. We'll look at one more play. I had a play in mind. Low-key, I literally just took his over yesterday, and I know he's super up and down, but I'm considering taking the Jalen Green under. He's only hit in 2 of his last 5. Jalen Green, a lot of times after a good game, bounces back and has a bad game. But what are shooting guard Memphis Grizzlies? I thought they were a tough matchup. Maybe they're actually not tough. They're more middle of the pack against shooting guards. They were elite against point guards. That's what it was. I still just think, we'll look at Jalen Green's game log. Jalen Green a lot of times is up and down. I still think this Memphis game will be low scoring. Jalen Green versus Memphis. Because you had last game, Sengun scoring like no points. Dylan Brooks not scoring. And Ben Thompson not going crazy. Jalen Green against Memphis, actually, dang, 42, 27, 22. I'm not loving this yet. It does have some stinker games, but maybe I just don't want to bet on it. Another thing about Jalen Green is a lot of times you see he's going to shoot a lot of shots, but he's going to like shoot terribly from the field, or he's just kind of unpredictable. So it's more of like a coin toss rather than actually a smart bet. So we're going to avoid that one. Let's see if we can find one more pick for you guys in this slate. Rockets Grizzlies. I really do want to pick from that game. Rockets are terrible against point guards. Jaw's line, when I went to bed last night, it was the only game that was out, and it was at 20.5. If I saw it today, I think it was 22.5 for Jaw. People are crushing this line, and he's been absolutely terrible. It is a good matchup, but if his line is at 22.5, I honestly wonder if that's still a good play to go over. Think about it. If he's been doing this bad over the last 5 games, his line probably should be like 20.5. He's hit that in only 1 of his last 5. But if it's 22.5 and it raised up, yesterday night it was only 20.5. I think everyone's honestly expecting Jaw to have a big game in this matchup. Ja Morant versus Rockets. And I also want to see his game log, why he's doing so bad. 29, 27, 24. So he has hit that in 3 straight games. He has a game with 49 up here. 3 straight. I do like that. I want to make sure the minutes are high. I don't know why he's only scoring 10 and 11 points his last 2 games. Let's figure that out and see what's happening. 20.3 points per game on the season. That's with him playing limited minutes a lot of the time. It is a blowout. That's why. Look at this blowout. They blow up by like 40 points. They blow up by 20 points. Those are why his minutes are low. 32 minutes. Last time against Houston, just right here, 29 points. That was only a couple days ago. Close game, he plays 37 minutes. I honestly love Ja Morant. I know his line here, 29 minutes, 27 points. Those are like super recently. Ja over 22.5. If the line was, if he truly was been this bad over the last 5 games, and they were concerned about it. They would not put the line at 22.5. This is an amazing matchup, boys. Those are the 4 picks I'll be rocking with: Franz, John Morant, then you got LeBron and Trae Young. Hopefully, let's go 4-0 today. Let's continue the insane run. Go down there, subscribe. We make our best NBA bets every single day. Also, check the winnable VIP. I'm telling you, it pays for itself at a 70% win rate. I'll see you boys tomorrow. Let's cash out today.